bro is sneaking inside. Tyler Oliveira. I snuck into Bohemian Grove. This went crazy viral the other day. Saw it on Twitter. It went so viral that they went back to one of his old videos to where he apparently snuck on Epstein's Island as well. Bohemian Grove, he'll probably explain it, but it says it right here. An elite invitational only social club founded in San Francisco in 1872 by a group of male artists, writers, actors, lawyers, and journalists, all of means and interested in arts and culture. Since its founding, the club has expanded to include politicians and affluent businessmen. The club is known especially for its annual summer retreat at what is known as Bohemian Grove in the Redwood Forest of California's Sonoma County, an event that continued into the 21st century. Yeah, they have made it. They've had some crazy notable members such as Henry Kissinger, Walter Cronkite, Richard Nixon. But apparently over there it gets pretty crazy. Like they worship some owl god in the woods. They do like crazy, what do you call them? Crazy ceremonies. And I believe the owl god is called Moloch. And if that's the owl god, I'm pretty sure that Moloch is an owl god that is known for taking children, I want to say. People would like sacrifice their children to this god. I don't want to say this is the god that they worship over there. I'm not saying that, but it was something that I just heard. I don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it at all.
Grove. That's me sneaking inside Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, I'm cooked. I gotta run.
An invite-only secret society of American elites who gather in the woods 2 weeks out of every year to decide the future of the world and conduct human sacrifice rituals in front of a 40-foot owl god named Moloch.
Okay, Moloch. Human sacrifice. This is all myth. No one actually has seen it, right? It's a myth apparently. No one's actually seen someone sacrifice the human in front of the god, but that's what they're saying happens.
So the rumors say. Many have begun wondering what actually goes down here after famous boxer Ryan Garcia said this.
The babies, guys, babies. They're eating babies, literally. And I'm the crazy one.
So they're in with these bankers and former presidents.
Yes.
And some guy brings over something that it's an effigy that's supposed to be a body.
Yeah.
And then they drop it on the fire. And they're all worshiping an owl god.
But before I sneak into the grove, what do the locals nearby know?
Right in front of me, we got the hoot owl. You guys know what that owl is?
Well, yeah, that's no.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, we're just walking around and talking. I thought you saw it. We can walk away, though. We're just trying to learn what's going on with the owl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know?
The locals were immediately on guard.
You know anything about the
They
Bohemian
know.
Grove?
They're immediately on guard. Mild, appreciate you for the 5, bro. Look, this is my 30-year subscribe. Big W's in the chat for Mild for being subscribed for 3 years, bro. W Mild in the chat, bro. Thank you for the 5. Barker, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate you.
You don't know?
The locals were immediately on guard.
You know anything about the Bohemian Grove?
I worked there before, yeah.
Oh, you worked there?
Whoa, what did you see?
A lot of things that I cannot talk about.
Actually?
What?
Yeah.
Would you give us, theoretically...
No way. Are you being serious? Bro's just sitting here, like, nonchalantly filing his nails?
Nope, but I cannot talk about.
Did you partake in anything?
Have a wonderful day, sir.
Okay.
Whoa.
Be careful, okay?
Be careful? Do you think we're dealing
What?
with things that are much more powerful than...
All I can say.
What did he
Whoa.
see?
You know anything about the Bohemian Grove?
Yeah, I used to work there like 10, 15 years ago. Oh, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh,
You know they planned the bombing for Hiroshima and Nagasaki there?
what was that?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Everyone here knew
What do you-
something about the grove until they saw my little camera.
They've all heard
Probably not a
something.
good place to be going unless you know what you're doing.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of rich, crazy people up there.
You're trying to get in?
My father was in.
Oh, he was in the club?
Yeah,
Who was he?
he's a Mason.
Oh, he was
He's a
Mason.
Mason.
Third
Ah.
Mason.
Did you inherit his will? His Freemason will?
I can't disclose that.
Okay. Is there anything we should know?
Probably not Probably, you want to mess with it?
Okay.
I'm done here.
All right. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate you.
I was very talkative today, huh?
What happened?
I don't know.
You know anything about the Bohemian Grove?
I know lots about the Bohemian Grove.
Would you like to share?
No.
Is there some darkness to it?
Don't film me. Hit the road.
Okay.
Wow.
You can't really get up there, though.
Can't get in? You seen any crazy things or no?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of naughty goes up there, you know. They just go free and let loose.
But luckily, I found a nearby crystal store with a lady who claimed to have folded George Bush's underwear when they came to town.
No way.
Bohemian Grove?
Too much.
Too much? What do you know?
I have actually folded laundry for the Bohemian Grove before when I needed to, so all of their laundry is processed through the laundromat.
Oh,
that is around the corner. So I've folded George Bush's sheets, for heaven's sakes. You will start to see a lot of helicopters flying in directly to the property. Bill Clinton's been there, George Bush has been there. It has been rumored that the next president is always decided there before it occurs, but that is a rumor. I've literally had Grovers. Some dude forgot his credit card and handed me his Grove card as collateral. And I'm like,
Grove ID.
And before the Grove happens, you watch a bunch of limos with high-end hookers come in. They're not allowed to bring women back to the facility, but the boys will stay off campus there. The other things that happen is they hit up all of the locals on where they can get drugs every effing year.
Wow.
There's a gentleman that I was blessed to serve at Main Street's bar for about 6 years.
She's just spilling all the tea, bro. She doesn't care. She's spilling all the tea. They bringing hookers. They bringing drugs. They got everything up there. They make sure they're ready every single year for these 2 weeks, baby.
He actually lived on the Grove year-round. You have to be exceptionally rich. You have to be like vetted in through family. And I believe he spent his dying years there. He was actually one of the really nice dudes. He would come into Main Street 3 times a week for dinner and drinks. It matters not what you have in life, it is how you treat others. So he was one of those that treated the janitor and the CEO with the same dignity and respect. But not all Grovers are the same.
You heard that? Not all Grovers are the same. Not all Grovers are the same. Miles leaving? Miles, be safe, man. Be safe, Miles. Be safe.
Sleepy Temple. That's all within the Grove. Be reverent before him.
While only elite, wealthy, and famous men are invited, combined with the extreme secrecy and security, this is the only real footage captured inside the event by Alex Jones in the year 2000. Some believe a real human was being burned alive during the ceremony, and others believe these guys were just hammered, goofing around, letting loose, and talking business. And that there's nothing demonic or satanic going on here.
You think they're all fornicating with one another?
Would not surprise me.
Yeah.
That's where all the big wigs hang out.
Okay.
That's where they party.
What big wigs are we talking?
Everybody, White House people.
White House
invited?
people.
No.
Would you go if you were?
I have go. Oh yeah, I would. See, last time was what's his name running for president? Al Gore.
Okay.
He came through with his crowd, you know, black SUVs and all that stuff, and invited him in for a cocktail, but he refused that one. But they were on their way to the Grove at the time.
Do you think y'all fornicate with one another?
Oh, I know they do.
You have proof?
No.
They have some rituals and stuff, and you have
rituals is the word. I don't know why I said ceremonies earlier. Sometimes I lose my words. Domies, thank you for the 2, bro. Much love. Big W's in the chat for Doms.
pay a large fee to be part of them.
All the weird stuff I think happens out at the Bohemian. I really don't know except for just hearing stories. But who knows? Who knows what goes on out there, man? I don't. I'd rather not know.
Do you think they're engaging in any wizardry or druid craft?
I do. I believe that there's something magical, or, you know, spiritual or something out there. But the Bohemian, man, it's just it's a bunch of mystery.
This looks like the small town I'm from.
Men in the, you know,
like very similar.
They go there. I know that much.
You seen anything interesting about the Bohemian Grove since you've been here?
Well, there's been a lot of political protests and that sort of thing. But I don't really know much about that.
You sure?
You sure?
Yeah. It turns out not everyone feels too comfortable with the idea of a group of elites meeting in the secrecy of the woods to decide the fate of the rest of the country.
Right.
Workers at Bohemian Grove are suing the elite club for wage theft. In fact, One worker described members as obscenely wealthy, with private jets, multi-million-dollar cars, $200,000 watches, homes on the beach in Malibu. They said that they would have to perform tasks that were beyond their job duties, including such as one instance where a billionaire member forgot to bring underwear to the camp, and the valets were asked to hand wash it.
I remember when I was a child, my mom used to protest.
Really?
Yeah.
What was she protesting? Them coming here?
White men of privilege living exclusive lifestyles.
Okay.
Not sharing the wealth.
As I walked into a bookstore where the owner assured me he handpicked every book, something about this town felt off.
Like, you can't go to Bohemian.
Sure.
To the Bohemian Club.
I see, okay.
Yeah, like there's security and fences.
Yeah,
they don't
for
stay
sure.
here.
No, they stay there. It's super interesting. I mean, and you can find a lot of stuff online. There's not a lot of published stuff about it because they're really secret.
We've tried to go onto the grounds and they've told us to leave.
Ooh, you think if we tried to get in, we'd get in?
I'd try.
Yeah?
You're gonna try? What?
Yeah.
She's bold. She's like, yo, give that baby a try. I want to know what happens if you get in there. Nah, this guy's a bold man if he sneaks into that fucking grove, bro. He's a bold man. Right? If you know a bunch of elitists stay over there, obviously they're not there right now, but like, they got enough money to do a lot of things, man. And get away with it for a very, very long time. I mean, look at fucking P. Diddy. Look at P. Diddy. How much shit he's gotten away with. And then they're finally just catching up to him now. This man P. Diddy has been rampant all these damn years. Diamonds, thank you for the one, bro. I appreciate you.
Know anything about the Bohemian Grove?
You can't go there.
Can't go there? Okay, you ever see them come through here?
No, not really.
No?
No, these guys are pretty secretive.
All right.
You try to get in there and get caught, bye-bye.
I'm dead?
It's very possible. They got security left and right there.
All right, well, pray for me. See ya. You think they'll let me in?
Nope. You won't even get through the front gate, my friend. Not even a parking lot.
Not even the...
So I headed down towards the nearby river to scout out a potential entryway via water.
Bohemian Grove is all the way over those trees. The current looks fast. We're looking to find an owl out here.
I do know if you go down that road and take a left, if you keep going, there's like a bear.
Let me look up Moloch, bro. Right, Moloch, child sac. Yeah, bro. Moloch or Moloch is a word which appears in the Hebrew Bible several times, primarily in the book of Leviticus. The Bible strongly condemns practices that are associated with Moloch, which are heavily implied to be child sacrifice. Traditionally, the name Moloch has been understood as referring to a Canaanite god. However, since 1935, scholars have speculated that Moloch refers to the sacrifice itself, since the Hebrew word MLK, mulk, is identical in spelling to a term that means sacrifice. In the closely related Punic language, this second position has grown increasingly popular, but it remains contested. Among proponents of the second position, controversy continues as to whether the sacrifices were offered to Yahweh or another deity, and whether they were a native Israelite religious custom or a Phoenician import. Yeah, Moloch seems a bit creepy on that end, you know? Before 1935, all scholars held that Moloch was a pagan deity to whom child sacrifice was offered at the Jerusalem Tophet. Interesting. Interesting.
Barricade. It's like a weird fence. It almost looks like a bunch of metal wrapped around it and everything. It's really weird.
Creepy?
Kind of creepy. Almost like a Resident Evil kind of vibe.
Ooh. You know anything I should know about it?
Nah, not really, other than it's highly security's always on patrol with them. We get people coming in for Bohemian and everything, and you can just tell by the cars and all that stuff, so.
Lamborghinis or like SUVs?
A little bit of both.
To see a Grove member, would you be able to recognize one?
Sometimes, like in the summer when they're there, because they have like certain, like they what is it, that all white thing sometimes.
They wear like all white garb?
Yeah, but not always.
That's a little bit spooky.
I know there's a bunch of hookers that fucking stay over here while they're here.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, bitch. Yo.
I mean, yeah, but
They charge way too much.
So you master price?
No.
Stop lying.
Be honest with me.
Stop lying.
I'm thinking of damn worth the bullshit to begin with. So,
I don't think so. Half of them know what they're doing around with, really.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, one looks like an ancient Sumerian god, and I'm sure you've seen this shit.
We saw an owl driving in here too on that little lodge.
Oh yeah. Do with. I mean, it's somehow related to it, but there's a lot of owls around here too.
What is Moloch? What's like the simplified version of?
As far as I know, Moloch was some sort of Semitic god. I know they sacrificed children to him and stuff. The only one that we know about the big ritual there is they have that big owl statue, and they burn a child in effigy for the the cremation of care.
Yeah. Do you think they're burning kids out there?
I think they have, possibly in the past.
Well, I've been back there before when I worked.
Really?
Yeah, I worked for a septic tank company. It's like the rich guys' kind of private hideaway. So it's like the old rich men. They want to act like they're Boy Scouts again. But I mean, the guards are dicks. So.
Dicks?
Yeah. If
Won't let us in?
You try to like record them, they'll try to grab the camera. They'll be like, "Oh, f you guys."
Actually?
Oh, yeah. They get pissed.
Play around.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you think?
go back there's a little kid and they'd come after us. Like when I was like 10 years old, you could just, like crawl under a barbed wire fence.
Oh,
'Cause,
wow.
You know, like up front, it's not that. It's not like a prison or anything. It's not crazy, but they would get pissed for sure.
There's a lot of rumors. I don't know what's true and what's not. I've never been there.
Just take a left and keep going.
Wow.
When they
He's
stop,
gonna do it.
you went in the grove.
Zayd, welcome in.
After learning as much as I could from the locals and waiting until the cover of the night, it was now time to see if I could infiltrate the grove using an inflatable kayak I bought off Amazon, avoid security, and make my way to the 40-foot tall owl statue undetected.
Alright, it is 12:12. Let's see if she floats. Yeah, I should jump in, right?
I want to see if he finds the statue realistically, Jack. You think he's gonna find the statue? You think he's gonna find the statue?
The only problem was, the moment I got in this kayak,
I don't know if it's gonna float, dude.
it filled up halfway with river water, soaking me entirely, and the current was so fast I was getting pulled downstream and had no chance of paddling upshore where I needed to go.
Oh man.
I'm getting swept out. I'm fucked. Current's too strong, dude.
Left side and just walk it up.
No, dude, I'm cooked.
Did you make it across?
No, dude. I'm getting sucked in. I'm fighting
Oh,
for survival
shit.
right now, dude. I don't know where this leads.
Oh shit.
We're in the clear. I'm alive.
Can you just get out?
Dude, the current is fucking ridiculous. I'm halfway soaked in water right now. I'm definitely gonna get hypothermia.
I mean, the closest, like, exit point, it's got to just be up and through the woods, essentially.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Branches are breaking. Something that looks climbable. I'm gonna try to get out. Hey, I made it ashore. I'm just trying to climb up the hill and get out of here. Kayak is gone. I'm fighting for survival.
After yanking myself out of the river and crawling my way through someone's backyard, I barely made it back to land. My kayak was swallowed by the river, and I had to think of another way to get in the grove before sunrise.
So what's your plan? Oh.
We need to re-strategize the game plan right now because I don't see any feasible way of going against the current all the way across there. I don't think it's possible. I thought I was gonna end up in Russia at the end of this river. I'm scared. Let's go. We need to re-strategize.
30 minutes of strategizing later.
Through the Russian River via kayak, so now we're just gonna bull rush straight through the mountains, jump over any fences if I see them, and hopefully not get caught. It's 2 a.m. We're running out of time before the sun rises. It's time to get this done. Cheers.
With 5 hours until sunrise, the plan was now to hike up the woods right to the left of the main entrance.
Oh my God, I'm
hike
scared
around
for
the
him.
security, through the mountains until
Why am I fearing for his life? I know he lives.
This is a curse. This is a cursed backup plan.
Oh, no.
We've paved a random mountain road.
I'm thinking this is probably the plan we should have done from the start.
You might be right.
For
The
sure,
kayak
but
was
I
a death
mean,
sentence out there.
it was a
I
great
spent
experience
the
on the
night
kayak,
the water
though.
was cold. I was full of water.
Blake is legit gonna drop me off. I'm gonna rush into the mountains with no light, just straight up. For legal reasons, this is all generated by AI. I'm a little bit shell-shocked from that last experience, and I am afraid of how this plays out. I do not want to go to jail. That would suck.
Here into the woods and go up the mountain.
Here we go.
In someone's backyard, a light might turn on like a, motion detecting light.
Sure.
Just power through it, go up the hill until you're in the darkness.
Right there.
Right there. Go up, go straight. Just up the mountain from here.
Feels like I'm in an episode of Fears to Fathom right now, bro. Is it just me? Is it just me, bro? Feels like I'm in an episode of Fears to Fathom. Sky Reaper, what's good, bro? Welcome in. We are back, baby. We are back. Like, he's a real one for going up there in the dark by himself. He's a different type of man. He's a different type of man.
As I'm crouch hiking in pure darkness for 2 hours straight, I make it to this point on the map, and on my life, I hear what sounds like human feet crunching leaves in front of me, and so, just to double check, I wait in silence for 10 minutes. I hear nothing.
Fears to Fathom, Ironbark lookout right here.
I stop. I listen. I hear the same sound of footsteps crushing through the brush and what sounds like a person going. At this point, I'm afraid for my life. So I run down the hill and decide to bum rush the main gate and see if I can sprint my way to the owl without getting caught by security.
And? Did he get in? Put your, what? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit, dog. He didn't make it very far. He didn't make it very far.
Scared out of my mind, I ran as far as I could to Blake in the getaway car, and we sped back to our hotel to think of a final strategy to get into Bohemian Grove before sunrise.
Damn.
I met with the Chihuahua, and I guess I put your hands up.
Actually?
With 2 hours until sunrise, I drove back to the hotel, drank a Red Bull, and decided I would have to try one last time.
Right there. That's where you go.
Okay, I'm going in. All right, brother, pray for me.
All right, let's see. It's a last strat.
When I jumped the gate this time, the guards must have been asleep or taking a dump because no one saw me and I ran into the cover of the darkness towards the owl, making sure to turn my flashlight off to remain undetected.
Just gotta hop the gate and get out. He's close, he's so close.
Are we in?
Alright, we made it in.
Yeah. This where they sit? Just rows and rows of benches? Okay. This is a lookout. A security truck right there. We're in here. We're in here.
Truck just drove by.
As I planked on the ground waiting for it to drive past me, he whips the car to the left, shining the light straight onto me, and I run.
Oh shit. He saw you.
We gotta go. Security's on me. You just come on a little bit further, buddy.
Oh shit.
Get out of there.
Where you gonna go?
I wanna cut left.
Bro is in a horror movie right now.
Hey. Alright, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh man, he got caught.
Goodbye. Sorry. I'm sorry. Drive. Drive.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Didn't quite make it to the owl. I think I was on my ass. I made it to the cathedral thing. I saw him pull in. He went off-road. I was like, fuck, he's not messing around. So I sped out of there and I made it out alive. Please don't sue me. We were just curious. I apologize. But you had to let us satisfy that curiosity.
While I risked my life to get a mere glimpse into the secret world of the powerful elite that decide on how us peasants shall live, just know that whatever happens, I would never kill myself. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title/description.
Man, oh man, this man he's a crazy man, bro. He's a crazy dude, bro. To sneak in there, yeah. You gotta be risking your life at that point.